Hello everyone and welcome to the weekend video on my channel. I'm doing another pirate set, as the title says, and this is the second set for the Dungeons and Dragons campaign I'm currently preparing. It's a bit inspired by Eastern culture, so Chinese and Japanese clothing, but only very bit. There are a few details that I will go on about when we're doing this, and I will also in this video talk a bit more about the whole sidekick and henchman mechanic that I want to put in the campaign, so we have this as well. So in the book Treasure's Cauldron of Everything, we have a chapter in the dungeon, in the game mastering package that talks about sidekicking, how they are created, and so forth. And they have three different sidekicks. The expert, which is more or less, he has stuff like the helpful feat, which lets him take the help action, cunning action, they get expertise, and so on and so forth. There is the spellcaster sidekick, which is magic, it's a magician. They get spellcasting. Depending on their role, they get different spell lists and have different casting abilities and so on and so forth. And there is the warrior sidekick, which is basically just a martial combat sidekick. I will have different sidekicks of every of these things, and the group can choose which sidekick they want. For example, there will be a gunsmith sidekick, which is actually the character I'm working on. So I will use that character as an example. But yeah, there will be a gunsmith, there will be which is a warrior character, there will be a navigator, which will be an expert character, there will be the option of a healer, which will be a spellcaster. And the idea is that the group at the beginning has options of 6 to 8 different characters that are just available for hire from the very beginning. Let's take, for example, this character I'm currently working on the design of the clothing, the gunsmith. Gunsmith in itself will be a martial sidekick, which means they are an attacker in this case. They get +2 to all attack rolls. They get the second wind, the same as the warrior feature. Improved crit, etc. PP, extra attack, battle readiness, they get advantage on initiative rolls, and so on and so forth. Something I will do, or I will take from the Neverwinter Nights game, the first one that I actually played, is that there's also sidekicks, or additional characters you can hire, and each of them has a quest line, and you need to get a certain item in the area you're playing for them to progress. You can also deepen your bond with that character. This is something that I think will happen in the whole thing anyway. And in this case, for example, the character would ask the characters, they're looking for a very specific gunpowder recipe that a named pirate captain of the area is supposed to have, and the group basically has the side quest find the gunpowder recipe, which will then improve the sidekicks. So all the sidekicks will also get an additional ability that is not in the book. For example, the gunsmith will give something like a cover fire action, so one of the characters can take a bonus action and ask for cover fire, basically when they're on the ship or when the character's around, and the gunsmith will then shoot bullets at the enemies, giving them disadvantage on their next attack roll. But they only have a limited amount of uses, which would be the proficiency bonus of the sidekick. If they find the gunpowder recipe, then the effect improves, and they can use it more often. Also, they get an additional ability In this case, they will get a cold shot ability, so they can actually ask the sidekick to stun an enemy, like the stun ability from similar to the stun ability from the monk, the stunning fist. They can do that once per day, but they basically get an ability that the group can call upon or use when the character is around. So this is the kind of idea I have for advancing all these characters. For the gunsmith, I have a very fixed idea for how this is going to progress. I will not spoil the other ideas that I have, but there is like I think for this character I had 3 different stages. So you find the gunpowder, then they will ask for a certain gun design or cannon design actually, and if they unlock that, they will get better cannons for their ship, and so on and so forth. So there's more stages to this than just this one quest. But yeah, the idea is to give the group just quests they can do besides the main quest, which is to find the ship of one of the legendary ship. I will talk about the main quest in one of the next videos, and I will basically go into the stages of the main quest, how I envision the whole thing is going, how the development of that is, and I'll just talk about how I envision the whole thing. Yeah, I will not model everything. I will also use generative AI to make some of the pictures I need. For example, I don't feel I'm able to like model a full pirate ship and stuff, so I will use AI to do that for me, or I will just see about pictures that fit my description online. Yeah. That said, this set, again, we're with the second part. The top that I made at the beginning is basically made from the full body suit. There you saw that it's just a cutout, a little bit of detail added, and the head was the head was the Tricorne was made from scratch. This is the shoes, and you might have seen in the turntable just now the skulls that are the heels. This, yeah, could have looked better. I might actually take the time and improve them at some point, but this is not something I will stress about relatively soon. Yeah, I made a new sole because I wanted to have this like point-shaped, almond-shaped tip for the shoe, and I just thought I will make a new sole for this anyway, because I wanted to do the specific heel. So yeah, high heels again. I know these are unpractical on the ship, but seriously, this is as much for art as it for the campaign, so bear with me here. Yeah, I also made the shoe from scratch, more or less. I will probably not do that again so quickly. I mainly did it because I wanted to try a few new ideas that I had, and while they worked, this still took a lot of time, so I will not go and do that again because it is relatively inefficient. So I have a base booth that I can use, and I will stick to that. I will maybe make another one that fits my aesthetics a bit more, but overall I'm really happy with the base boot I already have. I will keep using that one. Yeah. The design is relatively simple. I made the one rim, or the one edge going around the whole thing, which is later gilded, or I put a golden trim on it, as you can see. So yeah, the whole gold and black thing is kind of a theme. Yeah, the skull I made basically of a flat thing, and I should have stopped at this point and just made the skull, because the skull is actually the top and the top part, and then the jaw. But yeah, for some reason I thought I had to close this off at the back, and I don't really know why I did that, but it is what it is. And I mean, it kind of works if you know that it's intended to be a heel for a shoe. Of course, I know this isn't looking like a real skull, but again, this is part of a visual of a clothing piece. So yeah, also good little training to actually make something like that just for the human model. I still have to work on that, but that will come another day. Yeah, thanks for watching. I hope this gives you some more insight in the whole thing that I'm working on. Enjoy the render at the end, and as always, stay healthy, stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next one.